Ladies and gentlemen, this case is about a system. It's a system that has benefited this country for hundreds of years. It's a system that has made this country the greatest economy in the world. We still are. And that system is called competition. Firms compete with each other. They say, take that competitor. And what do? They cut price. And what do? They come up with a more innovative product. What do? They come up with a better way to deliver their product to the customer. They innovate. That's what our economy is based upon. That's all that happened here, is competition. What they're asking you to do is to say, well, in this industry, we just opt out of the competitive world, even though that's where the world is in every other industry, because we got hurt. We got hurt by competition. And I suggest, ladies and gentlemen, that getting hurt by competition is not a federal case. It is not illegal. And you must draw a distinction between practices which tend unreasonably to exclude or restrict competition on the one hand, and those which reflect better or more innovative products, superior business judgment, or historical chance on the other. And what we're talking about here is superior business judgment. Those refrigerators are nice. They're smart. That's a good move. That's competition. And there's certainly nothing wrong with cutting price. Now, was it an unreasonable restriction on competition? Was it unreasonable to say to a retailer friend, I'm going to give you a refrigerator, but you can't have somebody else's product within 10 feet? If you're paying for the refrigerator, you can do anything you want with it. But if you want my refrigerator that I'm spending money on and delivering to you, that's all I say. Just don't have their stuff crowded around it. I ask you, is that unreasonable? How do you measure unreasonable? Common sense. Of course, I'm giving you something. I don't want you to do it to aid my competitor. And is there anything wrong with saying, I'm going to give you a better deal. I'm going to cut price by 10%. I'm going to cut price by 10%, but you got to help. You got to do a little work for me. You got to be exclusive. You got to be putting stuff in the refrigerators for me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's competition. That's all it is. That's all it is. And it's legal, and it's good for the United States. It's vital to the United States. Let me just close with an analogy. I have a friend, a good friend, who is a coach of a 7-year-old basketball team. I'll link this up. And he tells a story that at halftime, one of his players came out and said, Coach, I had the ball. I was going to pass it to my teammate, and you know what? The guy on the other side came and took it from me. He took the ball. And the coach, of course, said, well, son, when you go out on the court, that's what happens. You can't complain about that. What you need to do is get the ball from them and go down the court and score your own basket. You can't complain they took the ball away, because that's the game. That's what you step out into the court, that's the game. You step into the market that they stepped into, that's the game. And it's a system. You don't want a system when you tell companies, oh, don't compete too hard. You might hurt, oh, don't compete too hard. Don't innovate. For crying out loud, don't be too convenient to the customer. It doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't work. So we respectfully submit that if you believe in the antitrust laws, if you believe in competition, if you believe in the system that has served this country so well for hundreds of years, you will return a defense verdict. Thank you very much.